Hello everybody and welcome again to my channel. This is Ledrock, your fisherman friend. This morning we are still continuing with the Jack Week 2023, and this morning very exciting dive. As I went in the water, the first thing that I saw was this loggerhead turtle swimming, but didn't stay around for long because it's a very shy creature, so it moves away into the deep out of sight. So I just cut the filming right there. Now on your screen is something that look very colorful and beautiful, but actually this is a danger to our coral reef. This is algae. This thing only grow when the coral is bleached, and a lot of our coral is bleached because of the global warming. The water get warmer, and it's like cook the living organism on the coral. So after that is dead, which is the polyps, what is left is just the limestone, and then the algae start growing. So all these colorful stuff you are looking at all over the reef, those bright orange reddish algae, right, this area is full of them, a lot of them. So I pause for a moment to document this, to really show everybody what is happening in the environment. It's important for us to take care of the environment, and especially our coastal waters, because if we don't do that, our reefs are going to be gone. They're going to disappear, and once the reef disappear, no fish. And if there's no fish, then the sea is just a dead place because there's no life. So do what you know you ought to do what you can to preserve the environment, to protect the environment. Don't dump things in the streams and in the gully. They will end up in our oceans and seas, and this is what happens when pollution takes place. Whether it's the pollution of the water, if it's pollution of the land, is the same thing, because it washed off into the coastline, into our rivers and gullies, and end up in our coastline. So if you notice, even where these algae are, you don't have much fish, just a very few fish swimming in the area, because this area, 98% of the reef is dead. If you notice, only the soft corals are there along with the algae. Everything else is brown. Nothing to except for this piece of coral here, nothing that is alive. Everything else is dead, and therefore we have to do what we can to preserve and to protect the ocean, and that's why we call ourselves nature boys, because we and nature, we try to combine, we try to live in harmony with nature. We make nature our friend, and we are a friend of nature. So what we do it responsibly, and what is being done also, it is sustainable. And because of that, we know we cannot display any irresponsible behaviors. We have to be at our best, because when it comes down to your environment, you will get out what you put in. So we are at the Jack Trap, because it's Jack Week 2023. So these are still highlights from Jack Week 2023. Here we still have the bar jack, and don't worry about that dog. I'm editing my video in the country, so you'll hear some cricket in the background, and you'll hear that dog celebrating, and because we just had some rain. Also, I do chicken, I do poultry, and I do the layer. So this time of the evening is when I get the time, most of the time, to voice and post my video. So here we have a trap filled with jack, and this one we are going to take up today. We can't leave it, because if we leave it, it will be destroyed by predatory fish. So just enjoy the scenery of them swimming around in the trap while I prepare to take the trap from the bottom to the surface. Alright, so I would have put the lift bag on it, because it's a one-man band, it's me alone, so you won't see when I put the lift bag on. So it's only after I put the lift bag on and put some air in the lift bag, and the lift bag start going to the surface, then I can make a video of that. So now the trap is going up to the surface, and I'm following behind the trap. I have to make sure that it comes up at a speed of no faster than 1 minute per second, or sorry, 1 foot per second. I'm sorry. And I'm also staying behind the smallest bubble that comes out of my regulator, my mouthpiece. That way I am not at risk or in danger of getting decompression sickness, or what it's called, popular by the local, the bends. So we are on the surface now. So this is about 5 feet below the surface. So the captain, Gussie and Crampy is up there, so they are taking this trap on board, and they are the one who's going to take the fish out of it. You know, I can only try to be nosy as best as possible to try and film, because it's a canoe. Try and film over the side of the canoe what is happening in the boat. Sometimes I get it right, sometimes I don't get it right. If I get it right in this video, you will see it. Well, that's it on board right now. So I'm going to remove my filter lens so you can get a clearer picture, right? So the filter lens is only good underwater to kind of bring back the orange and the red and the yellow at depth, because you know, filtration takes away those colors out of the light before it reaches those depths. So everything down there is gray, blue, brown, black and white. All right, so they are taking it out now. All right, so I'm waiting for them to do what they're doing. All right, so I'm trying now to get the video recorded of what is happening in the boat. So I got it right this time. Alright, so we have set that one, and I check this one now. I'm now checking this one. This one doesn't have much. So what I'll do, I'll just check to see if there's any damage on the trap. If any sharks or moray heel or turtles would have damaged the trap. Once there's no damage to the trap, I'll leave it, because that amount of jack, I don't really take it up. We call that bait. As I said before in the previous videos, that jack is a falla fashing fish. In Jamaica, we say falla fashing. Or in America, or wherever you are, it's like the word just means imitate. So they will do what you do. So one jack see another jack in the trap and they will go in. So this is about 15-20 pounds altogether inside there. So we won't take that out. So we'll move on. So as we travel to this one now, this one have a little more than what we saw in the first one. As a matter of fact, this one will be coming up from the bottom. We'll be taking this one up. We would like to have some more in it, but no, the sharks may just get it before we get back there. So it's best for us to take this one. So we are going to take this one up also. Alright? So just enjoy the scenery, and as you hear the cricket in the background, you know, just enjoy. So as you watch our videos, we invite you to like them, to share them, to press the notification bell, then press all, so that every time we upload up these videos, you will have the chance to see them. Also, we encourage you to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and if there's any question you can ask, and if there's anything you want us to know about your fishing trip that you have been on, what kind of fishing trip that was, you can just write it in the comment section below, share it with us. We'll be more than happy to respond, and I'm sure others in the comment section would love to hear from you. So don't be shy. And subscription doesn't cost a cent. It doesn't take any of your megabytes or anything of sort off your phone. Once you press subscribe, it will not shorten the time that you are allotted on the internet for whatever package you would have paid for wherever you are on the planet. It is free. Subscription is free. This is also your way of supporting the channel, because we don't do paid commercial. We don't ask for sponsorship. what we do, we just do this just to share our experience with you, to show you how we do what we do when we do what we do. And the more you support us is the more we get better equipment to work with, so you can better enjoy a better quality, and we can do other stuff that will enhance the presentation um, of our videos that we post on a daily basis. So we implore you, because a lot of people watch the videos but they're not subscribing. One video have up to 3,000, 4,000 views, and no subscription. So we ask you to support us as we continue to support you in showing you all these videos of the fish that we catch and how we go about doing that. We love your support, and what I can promise you is that as you support us, we will seek to improve all that we do, so you can get a better view of that which we do when we do what we do. Alright? So we are the Fisher Folks. We are from Montego Bay, Jamaica. Just in case you're in that area, you can touch base with us. We are at White House and White House Fishing Village in Montego Bay. That's where we originate from most of the time. That's where we leave from. And we're fishing on the north coast of Montego Bay. And this is how we do it. So until we meet again, my friends, more love, more strength, and may God be with you, and may He bless you, cause His face to shine upon you and gives you peace. Peace in your heart, in your family, in your community, in your country, wherever you are, at the workplace, whatever turmoil you're facing, that God will speak peace be still to your situation. All the best. Love you. We'll meet again.